So about at 1st and 17 here. Just got to eliminate the mistakes. We're in our traditional double wing. There's a little rocket toss out there too. Aiken, and not much there. Picks up about two yards. Make it second 15. You know, depending what happens here on second, third down, you might be in a 4-down situation if you can get it close to the 40-yard line. So you might have 3 more shots to get that 15 yards. So once again, we got trips to the left. We'll sprint out here. And there's a sack, number 21.
That's going to be Zach Sheldon, junior linebacker, on the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and long from the 40, about the 45, just a hair in front.
Yep, looks like came on a blitz there, and I'm not sure he came through either the A or B gap. So, you know, Lake Mills offensive line did not pick him up there. So, yeah, 3rd and 22 here. We want to just try and get 8 or 10 yards and then punt it away.
Pin him deep. Handoff up the middle and stuffed right away behind the line of scrimmage was Kaufman. So another loss, this time about only 1.
Yep, so the punt group comes out, punt it away. So what was a promising drive down inside the 30-yard line ends up back on our 44. So series of mistakes and penalties. Good snap. Nice punt. It's going to hit around the 25 and going to roll inside the 15.
Good Bulldog roll.
Yep, absolutely. So at about the 14, so that was a good punt. A little bit of pressure on Alex Manis, but he got it out. So Newman will start deep in their territory.
Want to apologize. I had one of my wires crossed up, so if you're just now hearing us instead of some static, that's good. I think you didn't hear anything before, so you missed our pregame show. I am sorry. Again, that was brought to you by Norseman Trucking in Lake Mills. So, Coach, you're just going to have to touch on just about everything we did intermittently throughout the remainder of this game.
So first down, a little bit of looks like a dive, or I think it was just a dive, not a trap there, and they're going to pick up about good 4.5 yards, closer to 5, so they'll make it second 5. So, yeah, first district game for the Bulldogs. They come in 2-0. Newman comes in at 1-1. They are already 1-0 in the district with their win over West Fork. One common opponent for the teams in Central Springs, who defeated Newman Catholic, and then, of course, Lake Mills defeated Central Springs last week. So second down here. Looks like a little pass out in the flat. And looks like a first down for Newman Catholic.
The running back, Isaiah Keston, is the receiver on that play. Tackled by Alex Manis. Will be a first down.
Oh, just a little pitch and catch there, just a simple out, and quarterback put it right where it needed to be. So they take over at about the 28-yard line. New set of downs. Back in that unbalanced wing tee. There's a fullback trap. Ball's loose.
Lake Mills got it.
Lake Mills has it.
Big play there from the defense. Aiden Stenstrud comes up with the football. I couldn't tell who poked it out or if it just fell out of the ball carrier's hands.
I think somebody got a hand on it, and he was going to pick up 6 or 7 yards on that, but I didn't secure the ball. So the Bulldogs take over on the 32-yard line. Great field position.
Newman's 32. This is an audio-only stream, as you can see on your screen, due to NFHS rules. So we'll do our best in painting a picture of what's happening in front of us here in Mason City. Helgeson under center. Gives it to Kaufman up the middle, finds a little bit of space and gets brought down just in front of the 25. So a decent gain there.
Yep.
Give it 6.
It looks like Newman's in a 4-4 and with what we call an overhang safety. So there's a safety that's walked up within about 4 yards of the line of scrimmage. So Coach Kurtz is going to get a good look at that. Little counter play. Took a little too long to develop, so it looks like about a loss of about a half a yard there. So it's going to bring about third and 5. Definitely a 2-down territory here.
We did see Nash Delger take a PAT last week at the end of the game, but yeah, like you said, 2-down territory. I'd be surprised if Coach Kurtz threw him out there for a field goal attempt should that be needed. 3rd and 5. Again, under center is Helgeson. Some motion in the backfield is Bacon, and they'll go back to the right. Now come back to the right now. It's going to be handed off on the right tackle side to Kaufman. He's going to be close. Looks like he's a yard shy. 4th and 1 is what they'll mark it as.
Look like a little belly play there, I think. Once again, that's where the tackle will block down and the guard will pull and kick out. So, yep, 4th and 1. So kind of a big play early in the game.
Single receivers on each end. Kaufman in the backfield again. It's going to be a quarterback sneak. He's going to be taken down right away. Did he get the yard to gain?
It's going to be close.
Helgeson taken down right away. They might have to bring out the sticks for this. Nope. They're going to give it a first down, Bulldogs.
So looks like the ball is going to be set at about the 22. 5:28 left in the quarter. Yep. Single receiver on each side. Double wing.
Helgeson under center again, same formation. This time he's going to go back to pass. He's throwing deep, corner of the end zone. Some contact and no penalty. The pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, there was some contact there, and the defender never turned around to play the ball. So, probably maybe wasn't enough there. But yep, Hayden just need to get that up in the air a little bit more, get it to the corner more.
Garrett Ham was the intended receiver, thrown to the right side.
It's a pretty good size matchup out there, 6'1" on 5'6", I think. Now we got 3 receivers to the 2 receivers in the back to the right. Price goes in motion.
Handoff to
Kaufman.
the left. Kaufman's got some space, and he's going to be wrestled down at about the 6 or 7. 1st and goal coming up here for the Bulldogs.
That was a nice cut by Bo. I think that was a zone dive off the left side, just a simple dive.
They're going to mark it at the 6, so 1st and goal from the 6 for the Bulldogs. They got the ball first, had a big play on a double reverse. Nash Delger brought it all the way down inside the 30, and a penalty and a personal foul penalty and then a hold brought the Bulldogs back on their own end. They had a punt. The fumble gets it back to him, and now handoff up the middle. Kaufman spinning, just coming up shy of the line. It's like about the 2. Just a dive up the middle there. Be 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line.
Yep, it's a good run. Here you just make sure you got ball security, 2 hands on that football, and just got to get a good push up front.
Under center, Helgeson again. Handoff up the middle. Kaufman still short. About the half-yard line. 3rd and inches now.
It looks like he's at about the half-yard line.
Newman's front line doing well here these last 2 downs.
Remember, this drive was set up by the fumble about 32 or 33, so we got third and goal from inside the 1.
Under center, Helgeson gives it off to Kaufman,
Yep,
lowers his
touchdown.
shoulder into his lineman,
Touchdown.
barrels in for the score. 6 points. Bulldogs, they open up the scoring with a 1-yard rushing touchdown. 3:19 left in the first quarter, and the Bulldogs take the early lead.
Looks like they're going to go for 2. $3:19 left to go. Bulldogs up 6-0, as Josiah mentioned. 3 receivers to the right.
Under center. Snap, looking to pass. On the outside, receiver fell. And the attempt will be unsuccessful. So the Bulldogs will have to settle just for the 6.
Yeah, there was some good pressure on Helgeson there. And then, as you said, I think it was Bacon slipped a little bit, so knocked down by the Newman defender. So 6-0 Bulldog lead.
So we'll take a quick break and be back for the kickoff. 6-0 Bulldogs here on KIOW.
Every journey has a beginning. At MBT Bank, we can help you get started. We offer online account opening for personal checking and savings accounts. Want to make the most of your money with an interest-bearing account? Check out our Go Smart account, designed for those ages 14 to 23, or our Go Plus account, featuring a higher rate of interest when qualifications are met. To open an account or learn more about our products, visit us online at mbtbank.bank or stop by any MBT Bank location. Member FDIC.
All right, welcome back. Let's go over a couple of our notes again, Coach. Since on my end, the technical issues, 8-1 since 2012 are these Knights against these Bulldogs. This is the 8th straight year they've met. Last year was homecoming here at Newman Catholic. Newman won 55-28 with a strong rushing attack.
Yeah, they've had some really, really good athletes the last 4 to 5 years, and they won a lot of football games. So the only win for Lake Mills was 2019, and the good football team we had there. So, hopefully it's our turn tonight. So,
kickoff from the 40. It's kind of short. It's going to be picked up at the 32. He's got some space on the near side, and a late penalty flag will be thrown as number 2, Toby Keston, the return man, is tackled about the 36. Let's see what the penalty is.
So I'm not sure, but I think that was freshman Caden or Corbin, I believe, that kicked off. Nash usually does the kicking, and I see Nash on the sideline, and he's not being attended to or anything, so must be just getting a little bit of a break. So there's a penalty that's going to push Newman back inside the 20, so 3 minutes, 13 seconds left. So on that drive before the fumble, Newman was having some success with their fullback trap, which is a staple of this offense. So,
yeah, holding penalty, and the ball is spotted at the 19. Under center, it's going to be a sweep action on the right side. Stiff arm, and now pushed out of bounds into the Newman sideline after a gain of, it looks like, 8.
Looking at Nash on the sideline, it looks like he does have some type of limp. He does not have his helmet with him, so I don't know if that happened on that run that he had, but does not look like he's coming into the game anytime soon. But
we'll keep an eye on that. 2nd and 1 here for the Knights. McGuire under center, hands off up the middle. First down yardage for Newman.
A little fullback dive off the right side, and pretty good job by the Bulldog defense, but enough for the first down.
Yeah, only needed 1. Got about 3. Ball is spotted at the 33-yard line.
2:54 to go.
McGuire under center, bunch formation, handoff on the left side now. Tackled right away, Vinny Joslin.
Host of Bulldogs in there. Lance Helming along with, I think, Wyatt Hanna possibly. And so nice job for, looks like about a 1-yard loss.
We 2nd and 10, and they're going to mark it.
Yep, it's a little outside trap off their wing tee action. Now they're going to go 2-by-2, little spread formation here, single back.
Shotgun formation, snap back. He's got some rushers.
Yep.
And a big sack
Stensrud.
for the Bulldogs. Aiden Stensrud, big loss on the play, tackled all the way back at the 22-yard line. Mark it a loss of 11, and it'll bring up 3rd and over 20.
Aiden's having a great year. He's really improved, a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger. As a junior, he's been playing since he was a freshman and kind of got thrown into the fire as a freshman, but now he's reaping the benefits of that.
3rd and 22, McGuire under center,
Little
shotgun.
screen up the middle.
That's Sheldon with the catch. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but no further. So big sack brings up 4th and long for the Knights.
Logan Bacon's going back deep. If he can get this fielded, should end up with good field position. Good snap.
Short punt. It might have been deflected. It's going to be caught by the Knights at the Newman 47-yard line. Isaiah Keston caught it as it was a spiral off the leg. I couldn't tell. It might have been deflected or just a dud. But
yeah, there was a little bit of pressure there, but I couldn't tell. But so great field position for the Bulldogs, and with 56 seconds to go till the end of the quarter.
Two receivers on the right. Under center, Helgeson, Bacon in motion. They're going to give it, pitch it out to the outside. That's Alex Manis with some space. He'll be knocked out of bounds after getting close to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that play's been working well. Looked like mid-triple, so just a triple option there with that twirl motion, and great gain.
Gain of about 20. 21 yards there on the carry.
So just speculating, watching Nash walk, it looks like probably an ankle potentially, but he's standing up over there, so I'm not sure why he's not sitting down with ice on it. But so 3 receivers set to the right.
Pitch back outside to Logan Bacon. He has some space.
Yep, he does.
Makes a man miss and walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
25-yard run by Logan Bacon, just simple 59 rocket.
They're going to mark him down. They're going to mark him out at the 1-yard line. They say he stepped on the near sideline down at the 1, so scratch the touchdown, but 1st and goal for Lake Mills. You almost had another long run there.
Nonetheless there, but great job by the offensive line. They're just going to get out and go, reach, block, and run. Just got to get out and go.
41 seconds left in the first quarter, 6-0, looking to make it more. Pitch outside,
Toss.
Alex Manis touchdown,
Yep.
Bulldogs. So that time, Bulldogs strike for another touchdown. This one on a 1-yard rushing touchdown from Alex Manis. And it's now 12-0 Bulldogs with 37 seconds left in the first quarter.
We talked about it earlier when the audio wasn't working, but Chase Getsky, veteran offensive lineman, one of the captains, is dressed tonight, but and most likely will not see game action. He's got a little bit of a shoulder injury, so probably hold him out tonight.
So we'll go for 2 again. Motion
toss,
on the outside, space, lowering the shoulder, tiptoeing.
Yep.
And in.
Touchdown, or excuse me, 2-point conversion, Landon Price. So the Bulldogs found something there, and that was a series of plays where they're trying to get to the edge. And like we talked about last week, any success on the edge is due to your receivers and your slots that are getting those blocks out there. So 37 seconds left. Bulldogs up 14-0.
Yeah, good way to start with a couple touchdowns in the first quarter. We're going to take another quick break and be back for the kickoff. Thank you for watching Bulldog Football on KIOW.
Handle tough laundry loads with the power of a Maytag washer in your laundry room. You can walk away while stains wash away with extra power to boost stain fighting on any wash cycle. Plus, the built-in water faucet makes it easy to give clothes a quick rinse or a long soak. Shop Maytag top-load washers today at Singlestead Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlesteadhardware.com.
All right, back here at Newman Catholic High School, 14-0 is your score. Again, this is an audio-only broadcast this evening due to NFHS rules. So we apologize for that. But
freshman Corbin Obley is set to kick off again for the second time, and he's a good-sized kid for a freshman. So we'll see if he can get his leg into this one. And
5'11", 175 is what he's listed as.
of course, he's the brother of Caden Obley, who's playing for Waldorf, was an all-state receiver for the Bulldogs.
Longer kick this time, received kick at the 20. Some space now up the middle, wrapped up by a host of Bulldogs just past the 30. Looks like about the 32. And we're going to have another penalty, looks like, on the Bulldogs. Wyatt Hanna with a little bit of frustration.
Yeah, Hanna lost his helmet. And so I don't know if he reacted to the helmet coming off or what happened, but
tossed the football in the air, it looked like. Unsportsmanlike on the Bulldogs. So that'll take 15 more yards onto the kick that was marked down at the 30, I think. 29 they was originally marked down as, so they'll start at the 44.
Yeah, we just we've had some foolish penalties tonight there, and I'm sure Wyatt was frustrated with however that helmet came off, but you just can't do that. You just can't do it. Hurts the team. So Wyatt Hanna is not on the field right now. So 1st and 10. Double wing, motion. Fullback dive, good gain. Gain of about 4, up to the 48, 49. So
that might be the end of the first quarter. We'll see if the Knights decide to run another play. They don't have to. It's only 10 seconds, and they haven't broke the huddle, so it looks like they'll be fine with letting this run down. So the first 12 minutes will come to a close. Bulldogs force a turnover, strike for 2 touchdowns, and after 1 quarter, it's 14-0. Bulldogs on top of the home Newman Catholic Knights. We'll take another break and be back for the start of the second quarter.
Stengert Insurance in Lake Mills, proudly serving clients since 1992. We offer a diverse range of insurance options and companies backed by staff that are devoted to you. Whether it's going through your EOBs and bills to make sure your bills are getting paid correctly, or a personal insurance review to make sure your property is up to current replacement cost levels, Stengert Insurance is there for you. Stengert Insurance, quality, service, and knowledge from one of the area's leading independent insurance providers.
Get excited about going to work. Winnebago Co-op Telecom of Lake Mills, Iowa is currently hiring technicians and construction. If you're self-motivated, love working outdoors, and like variety in your work, we want to hear from you. WCTA is a local and progressive leader, a growing company with exceptional benefits, great pay, consistent hours, flexible PTO, and more. See details at WCTATel.net/careers. That's WCTATEL.net/careers. WCTA is an equal opportunity employer.
All right, welcome back. Start of the second quarter about to get underway here in Mason City. Rushing touchdown from Bo Kaufman and Alex Manis. And then a 2-point conversion successful from Price had the Bulldogs up 14-0. Newman with the football at their own 47-yard line. Bunch formation. Motion over to the right. They're going to hand it off. Got some space and upended right at midfield.
Nice hit by Logan Bacon. Did exactly what he's supposed to do. He filled that gap and nice form tackle. So going to bring up about 3rd and 3 right at midfield.
Vinny Jocelyn was the ball carrier.
So Newman's going to come out and looks like 4 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. So empty set, no backs in the backfield.
Rolling out to his right. Has a man
Yep.
right at the sticks.
Yep.
And whistles will blow as he'll get rounded up by a few Bulldogs.
Yeah, on the sprint out there, the quarterback, McGuire, was able to get out. The wing back came down and sealed our defensive end inside. So he had a throwing lane there without any obstruction. So 1st and 10 for the Knights.
Ball at the 44-43 of Lake Mills.
Yes.
Back to pass. Cal McGuire's got a man deep. Just overthrown. That really nice ball from the quarterback of the Knights.
Good coverage, good route, and a great throw. Put it right on his hands. So,
Just a football's length too far. He was looking for Toby Keston. 3-2 connection down the far sideline. Falls incomplete at about the 15, so it'll be 2nd down and 10 from the 43.
The Newman quarterback McGuire, he's thrown a good ball. Tall, 6'5", and they're going to go quads again to the left here, and I would guess he's going to roll a little bit to the left. Oops, sent back.
Straight back.
Yep.
Over the middle, caught
Yep.
by number 20, Colin Blyle. Looked like enough for 1st down. And
It's like they're going to measure.
nope, they're just going to give it to him.
Yep, just barely got that over our linebacker. I'm not sure if that was Bacon or whatever, but almost got his hand on it. But another good throw. So Newman's on the move here inside the 35.
Ball is at the 33, another bunch formation.
A little counter coming back. He's got a lot of room. Nice
Great
play.
tackle.
Yep.
Good tackle on the outside for the Bulldogs.
Hayden Helgeson. If Hayden does not bring him down, that might be a touchdown. So
He had a lot of open space. As you mentioned, it was a counter, so the entire line went to the right. Ball carrier over to the left. And, if Hayden doesn't make that tackle, maybe he gets pushed out, but it's definitely 1st and goal.
Well, what Hayden did, he just stayed home. He didn't fly out of there. He just stayed home and made the play.
So it'll be 2nd down.
Fullback trap, nothing there. Got a tackle. Yep, good job. We got a great push up front. Brody Lawson's in there, and maybe Wyatt Hanna. And so what they want to do is they want to block down and pull a guard, but the guard just got stuffed, so there's nowhere to go. So
Looks like about 3rd and 5 from the 30.
And once again, just like we talked about with Lake Mills, I'm sure Newman's in 4-down territory here. They can try and get 2 or 3 here, and then see what they can do on 4th down if they need to.
9:30 left in the 1st half. Ball is at the 28-yard line of Lake Mills. 3rd and 5 for Cal McGuire and this Newman offense. He'll roll out a little bit, sidearm pass right at the line of scrimmage, a little bit more, but it's going to be 4th down. As some good spacing and good coverage there from the Bulldog defense.
Yep, had good pressure. That's why he got it outside arm and good rally tackle. So 4th and 4. So big play here.
Only a couple yards on the gain. And,
They're going to line up in a punt formation, but
Yeah, Cal McGuire just came to the sideline.
I
He
don't
is
know if
not
they're-
on the field right now.
I don't know if they're going to punt it or not, but nope, there's
And
a fake.
it's going to be a pass. And he's open, pushed hard out of bounds. That was that Keston?
Yep,
Was the
Keston on the throw,
The
yep.
throw, yeah. So they were in punt formation. Bulldogs had a guy back, and almost kind of a predictable fake, I'd say, Coach.
It
but
was. So I'm not sure how he was that wide open,
Yeah.
but yeah.
successful for Newman. New set of downs, and they'll be at the 15-yard line now.
Now they're going to come out in an I formation, which I like to run counter or toss, and here comes a toss.
On the left side's got some space,
It does.
another block, and will be taken down just past the 10-yard line, so a gain of about 6 on first down for Newman. Set up second and mid. So the Knights knocking on the door of the Bulldog end zone here with 8 minutes left in the first half. Looking to score for the first time this evening. They trail 14-0.
Still in that I.
Under center.
Yep,
Hand
fullback.
off up the middle. Sheldon on the carry. Not going to get too much on that one. We'll see where it's
Third and about 2.
spotted. Yeah, it looks like he got a couple more. 4 down territory, of course. Colin Blyle coming in for Newman. He'll line up out to the right. The only Knight outside of this, outside the hashes. Handoff up the middle. Sheldon will barrel into the end zone
Touchdown.
for a Newman Catholic Knights touchdown.
Yeah, so the big play on that drive was the fake punt, and pretty predictable there, but it was a good throw and a good catch. It set him up inside the 10, so Newman Catholic responds. 7:10 left to go, second quarter. Line up for the PAT.
Kick is no good.
No good. Yep, so Bulldogs will stay up by 8. Stay up by 8. 14-6.
We'll take a break and come back. Bulldogs will have the football when we return. You're listening to Lake Mills Football on KIOW.
Farmers, are you adding to or upgrading your grain handling system? Grow Electric in Lake Mills can help. We have specialized in agriculture electric needs for more than 40 years and take pride in the quality of work and service we provide. Steve and his experienced team will get your grain handling equipment running, standing behind their work. To get your project scheduled, contact Grow Electric in Lake Mills today. Call 641-592-8282. Follow us on Facebook or at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
At Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, our ag and commercial lenders offer over 200 years of combined experience in agriculture and business lending. We offer financing solutions to help grow, start, and support farming operations and small businesses. FTSB specializes in operating, real estate, equipment, livestock, and FSA guaranteed loans. Contact FTSB today for your ag business needs. Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
We are back here in Mason City. Bulldogs set to receive on the kickoff.
Anytime a team gets a little momentum here, and you never know, the guys up front got to be alert for something, short or. And, looks like the second tier of Bulldog blockers are moved up a little bit.
Keston with the kick. It is a little bit short. It's going to take a hop at the 25, picked up by the Bulldogs, and Price nearly spinning out of a tackle, but wrapped up by number 10, Caleb Van Laer.
Bulldogs take over at about the 26, 1st and 10.
7:05 left in the second quarter.
Bulldogs are going to come out to 3 receivers or trips to the right.
Helgeson under center, motion to the right. Be a handoff up the middle to Kaufman for
Short gain.
about 2, maybe a short 3.
So second 8 with 6:45 to go.
One receiver to the right, one to the left. Under center. Handoff up the middle again. And again, the Newman front line, their defensive line, not letting Kaufman get past it. And just about 2 more on that carry. So 3rd and long coming up for Lake Mills.
3rd and a good 7. So single receiver to each side, double wing.
Ball's at the 29. Pitch
Rocket
outside
toss.
to Bacon. And no room there. Good defense by Newman Catholic. Did not have some space, did not get a block as he'll try to come up the near sideline. He's going to get nothing on that one. 4th down for Lake Mills, and they will punt.
Newman did a good job stringing that out, and we ran it to the short side, so just wasn't a lot of room there. And 4th down, nice defensive stand by the Knights. Good snap to the right side.
Takes another decent bounce, wrapped up right away is Keston. After picking it up at about the 40, slow to get up, is Logan Bacon.
Yeah, I think he ended up pulling him right on top of his stomach there, so. I think he looks like he'll be all right. So Newman takes over on the 42 with a little momentum here, 5 minutes to play.
Ball is at the 42, like you said. Under center, McGuire.
Going back to that I formation. Toss to the right. Cuts
Makes
it
a
back.
cut.
Yeah, nice job by the Bulldog defense. Did their job. They turned it inside where the pursuit's going to catch up and gains about a yard.
Looked like Hannah was the first to meet the runner. About 2 yards on that running attempt.
Yard line winnings after first quarter. Thank you, Mr. Basky.
2nd and 8 from the Newman 44-yard line as the sun is just about set here on this September evening. Josiah Cleveland alongside Coach Bill Burns here in Newman.
Play clock's down to 2. They get it off, fullback dive. Nice job. Ethan Lawson with the first contact, and then one of the backers cleaned it up. So
Looked like Kaufman got in there. Yeah. Almost got his helmet right on the ball. Could have been a fumble, but be 3rd and 5 from the 46.
Yep, so big play here for both teams for the Bulldogs to stop the momentum that the Knights have had. So they're going to come out in a 2-by-2, single back. McGuire's been throwing good balls tonight. He's back to throw.
Looking to his
pressure.
left. He's got some Bulldogs all around him. Runs into his own guy, and he'll be brought down from behind. He might have had some space to run, but he ran into his lineman. And he'll be taken down for no gain. Gets right back to the line of scrimmage. So officially a rush of 0 yards. 4th down and 5. Good edge pressure from the line for Lake Mills.
It's a good snap.
This time they will punt it. It's
Little
high
short
but very
punt,
short. It takes a small bounce at about the 21-yard line, and that's where it will be downed by the Knights. Price was way back inside of 10, waiting for that.
So 3 timeouts for Lake Mills in a little under 3 minutes, so a lot of time here. If they do put it up in the air, just got to be smart here with their choices. Come out with single receivers on each side. Just haven't been able to get much going with the fullback, Bo Kaufman, tonight.
Pitch outside to Bacon. He's
There you go.
looking
He's
like
got
he's
some
moving
room.
well.
He's got some
space.
He's got some room.
Makes a cut
Yep, there you
inside.
go.
He's got
Yep.
space.
Yep.
He's got to
He's
outrun
gone.
3
He's gone. He's gone.
Newman
Touchdown.
Catholic Knights, and it is a touchdown.
No flags. No flags.
He had a 79-yard rushing touchdown last year here, and wouldn't you know it, that was a 79-yard
Was it
touchdown
really?
as well. The ball was at the 21.
Well, he did a great job. He had some patience there. Alex Manis was out there, and Logan just waited to see which way the defender was going to go. And then Alex took the defender, and he cut back inside. And then, Logan's close to a 52-quarter guy, so once he got out there, it was over. So big play for the Bulldogs.
Big play. He had, I think we said 140
4 yards last
44
week.
yards on 6 carries. So today he's got that average well over 25 again.
1 for 2. And
Pitch outside to Manis. This is what they scored on last time, and he will walk in for the conversion. Last time they ran that play was on the touchdown. Now a late penalty after the score is thrown at about the 5-yard line, and a host of Newman Knights right around there.
That's on number 8, Bo Kaufman. Bo did a great job, great block, put the guy in his back, and then got up and said something. So we're just not playing smart. It's
a discipline factor.
It is. It's just, act like you've done it before.
So that will take the kickoff and move it back as it was after the play, so the try is successful. But with 2:38, Bulldogs extend their lead at 22-6. We'll take a break. Newman will get the ball when we come back. You're listening to Lake Mills Football on KIOW.
Farmers, are you adding to or upgrading your grain handling system? Grow Electric in Lake Mills can help. We have specialized in agriculture electric needs for more than 40 years and take pride in the quality of work and service we provide. Steve and his experienced team will get your grain handling equipment running, standing behind their work. To get your project scheduled, contact Grow Electric in Lake Mills today. Call 641-592-8282. Follow us on Facebook or at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
Welcome back here as they're announcing on the PA. Bulldogs will be kicking from their own 25 after the 15-yard penalty unsportsmanlike on Bo Kaufman is enforced.
So we're going to need a good kick here. Corbin Obley again is going to kick it to about the 45, so the Knights are going to come out and have a real good field position at about the 44-yard line.
Brady Martin on the return. Cut up at about the Lake Mills 47 and got a couple more down to the 43.
Knights have all 3 of their timeouts. You not see Logan Bacon on the field right now. I think he's getting a little bit of a break. Fullback trap.
And he tripped.
Yep, he had some space.
Tripped up the line of scrimmage. Big fortunate break there for Lake Mills. Only getting 2 on that run. 1, maybe. Two minutes left in the first half.
Newman comes out displaying their I formation. There goes toss to the short side.
Wrapped up from behind, Aiden Stentrud.
Yep, Aiden squeezed his man down inside and then recovered well.
Pitch to the left, and it'll be about 3 on the carry.
Didn't get out of bounds, so the clock's still running.
Down to a minute and a half, as Coach mentioned, all 3 timeouts for each team. 3rd down and 6 from the Bulldog 38-yard line. Back to pass on the left side.
Yep,
McGuire tipped but caught by Isaiah Keston, the sophomore.
Just a simple hitch route there, about a 6-yard hitch. And as Josiah said, we got a hand on it, but it didn't deflect enough to knock it offline. So, minute 14.
Ball is at the 29-yard line. Clock will reset or resume now after the chains have been moved. Rolling out to his right, Cal McGuire's looking downfield and throwing. Couple receivers in the area, but it will fall incomplete, just short of the first down marker. So it'll be 2nd down 10. The clock will stop.
Like Mills' defensive end came inside on that, and McGuire had all kinds of room. He probably could have potentially run it for a few yards, but we got to do a better job of making sure that we're keeping that quarterback inside.
1 minute, 1 second left in the half. Still at the 29 of Lake Mills. 22-6 is the score. Newman moving towards the school and scoreboard side.
Fullback trap.
Up the middle, tackled after about gain of 4.
Looks like Newman's going to take a timeout here.
It'll be 3rd down with 52 seconds left. And they do take a timeout. First one for either team. Coming up in just a little bit is our halftime show. The halftime show is brought to you by Storby Seed in Lake Mills, so stick around. Halftime show in 52 seconds off the clock here, as the Knights will have 3rd down and 6 from the Bulldog 26-yard line.
Yeah, so in this situation, obviously, you got to keep everything in front. If they're going to throw it short, got to come up and tackle them. They still got 2 timeouts left, so sitting where they're at about the 26, they can do whatever they want in terms of the playbook, but
so the timeout will conclude, and the teams will come out, see what Newman has cooked up here on 3rd down.
Come out in 2-by-2 set, 2 receivers to each side, single back.
Keston is the back. Rolling out just a little bit is McGuire. He'll throw to the right side. Push from Bacon, but the ball was uncatchable. It'll be incomplete. Looking for Lewerke. Gabe Lewerke on that one. 4th down for Newman.
Newman's had success with running that little hitch, so they need about 6 to 7. So I wouldn't be surprised if they try to run a little hitch route here, but depending on how we're going to defend it, looks like they're going to take a timeout.
Yet another timeout called by Newman Catholic. So we'll take it with them and be back for the 4th down play here with only 45 seconds left in the first half. Be back right after the timeout here on KIOW.
At Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, our ag and commercial lenders offer over 200 years of combined experience in agriculture and business lending. We offer financing solutions to help grow, start, and support farming operations and small businesses. FTSB specializes in operating, real estate, equipment, livestock, and FSA guaranteed loans. Contact FTSB today for your ag business needs. Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Mason City. 4th and 6 from the Lake Mills 26 coming up for Newman Catholic. 45 seconds left in this first half.
Yeah, so, I don't know, Josiah, what you see here. Like I said, they might just try and get enough for the first down, or you can take a shot over the top, but you're going to send 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. So Hayden Helgeson's matched up all alone on Keston. And that's where he's looking.
Fading, knocked down right
job,
at the
nice
goal
job.
line.
Yep.
2 defenders in the area. That was Price and who's the other one?
Hayden Helgeson.
Okay, Hayden Helgeson and Landon Price, both on defense there in the corner. Turnover on downs with 39 seconds left.
Hayden had good coverage, and then Price from his safety spot read it well and came over and I don't know if he got his hand on it, but he got his hand in there, and I would guess see what we're going to do here.
I mean, they scored on one play the last time they had the football. We'll see what Coach Kurtz has in his back pocket. Pitch to the outside. Alex Manis this time on the carry.
Yep,
he's got some space on the far sideline near the 50. He'll walk out of bounds. And only a few seconds ran off the clock. 30 seconds now.
3 timeouts for the Bulldogs, so
within striking range for sure. Ball is at the... It's going to be marked at the 46 of Lake Mills.
Stepped out of bounds, huh?
I guess he did. Couldn't tell, as we said, is on the far side. Now pitch to the other side. This is Price. Stiff arms, gets out of bounds, crossing the 50-yard line, and a late penalty thrown at the 48. We'll see what this one is. Unsportsmanlike, this time on Newman, so that'll give Lake Mills 15 extra yards. So a little bit of chippiness here in this first half from both sides now.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really see what happened there.
I didn't see anything either. Ran out of bounds at the 46 of Mason City is where it's marked.
I think Price got a little bit of shove as he started going back into the field, but it wasn't anything too physical, but nonetheless.
Officials just want to cut it out right now,
I guess.
Maybe.
Yep. 24 seconds. 3 timeouts. Playbook's fully in play here. If I don't think the Bulldogs have attempted a pass today in the first half, have they?
They might have maybe
once. One.
Yeah.
Yep, one.
This ball's at the Newman 32-yard line, under center. Single receiver on each side. It's going to be a pass here down the sideline. He's got Alex Manis wide open, makes a cut at the 10, rolls down. He'll be taken down again at the 1-yard line. So clock will stop for the chains, but now the whistle blows, and I believe Lake Mills calling their first timeout.
Yep. So that's just a little wheel route there. So what that looks like, if you would have been able to see it, is Garrett Ham, the wide receiver. He just runs like a slant, and that takes the defender with him. And then out of the wing position, Alex Manis just wants a wheel route down the sideline, and that's a tough cover for the backer because he's looking in the backfield, and then Alex was able to get behind that linebacker, and he was wide open. So.
Yeah, caught it about the 20 and took it all the way down to the 1 with that cut at about the 10. Just ran into a little bit of congestion when he got to the 5-yard line, barreled forwards, just couldn't quite break the plane. So 14 ticks left in half number one. It's 22-6, and Lake Mills 1 yard away from adding 6 more.
So once again, right now, the Bulldogs are down a couple starters. Chase Sketsky's has not been in the game, and then Nash Delger has been out since the first quarter.
Yeah, he had a big play in the first drive for Lake Mills, and then he didn't come out after the first touchdown. We weren't quite sure what's wrong with him. We saw some on the sideline, but
he's got his pads off now, so.
Assuming will be done for the day.
Yeah.
So first and goal from the 1 yard line for Lake Mills. Helgeson under center. Kaufman in the backfield. He'll get the handoff. He needs a push from his lineman, and he will get it with 10 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, I think he got a push from Alex Manis possibly there too, so which is legal. It is legal.
Lake Mills travels, what was that, 70 yards in
a little over 2 minutes, 2:41, I think.
No, they had the ball less than a minute, didn't they?
Oh,
I think it was like 30-something seconds.
It was quick.
Very quick. So a 1 yard touchdown, and we'll be set up for a conversion attempt.
Back to that toss.
Price on the outside makes a man miss. He's
It's in.
Price with his second conversion attempt of the day, second successful attempt, and at 10 seconds from halftime, it's 30-6 Lake Mills on top of Newman Catholic. Quite the start to this half, or the end of this half, I should say.
Like we said, they've kind of taken away Bo Kaufman, between the tackles, and Lake Mills has been able to get to the edge, and right now they're really executing that. Looks like to me, what we call that mid-triple, where Hayden's got the option there to give it, keep it, or pitch it, and we've been able to get to the edge and get some great blocks out on the edge, and got some athletes out there that can go. So good job by the Bulldog offense.
First, we saw the first completed pass of the evening from Helgeson as well, setting up that touchdown for Kaufman.
So I would guess we got a short squib coming here. Just kick it short, right down the middle of the field there, and I'd probably keep it away from number 2, Toby Keston, or else either angle it, kick it towards the sideline as well. If it goes out of bounds, it goes out of bounds.
Kicking it from the 40 this time.
Corbin Obley, again, freshman.
In the absence of Nash Delger. Short kick up the middle. We caught it about the 26, upended at the 36.
Bo Kaufman and Landon Price, so nice job by those two.
Caleb Van Laer was the return man for Newman. Took 3 seconds off the clock, so it was 7 seconds in half number 1. Newman will have the final drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they just took it to half.
Yeah, they'll get the ball to start the half, so second half.
McGuire is in shotgun, though. 2 receivers on each side. He's going to throw to his right. Has a man. Pass is it caught?
I think it is.
Good catch there on the far side. 2 defenders in the area, high pointing the ball.
Yep, so that's the half.
That'll be the end of the half. So it's 30-6. Lake Mills with a bevy of rushing touchdowns in this first half, in control over the Knights of Newman Catholic. When we come back, we will have our halftime show. And tonight's halftime show is brought to you by Storby Seed in Lake Mills, where every day is seed day. Find out more at storbyseed.com.
What has your nitrogen done for you lately? Pivot Bio Proven 40 is the first new form of nitrogen in 100 years. At Storby Seed, we want to make sure you understand your nitrogen program and how Proven 40 fits. From diversifying your nitrogen program with Proven 40 as 40 pounds of ammonia nitrogen to the efficiency of Proven 40 is that it can go on seed or in furrow, so you don't have to take as much synthetic nitrogen to the field. Finally is the consistency of Proven 40. It stays on the root and will not leach or run off. Call Matt at 641-590-6744. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Farmers, are you adding to or upgrading your grain handling system? Grow Electric in Lake Mills can help. We have specialized in agriculture electric needs for more than 40 years and take pride in the quality of work and service we provide. Steve and his experienced team will get your grain handling equipment running, standing behind their work. To get your project scheduled, contact Grow Electric in Lake Mills today. Call 641-592-8282. Follow us on Facebook or at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
Football season is upon us, and now is a great time to get a new Ford truck to haul the tailgating supplies to the games. Forest City Ford has a good selection of new trucks ready to go. This is Pete Gal. We have 2023 F-150s of various colors and option packages. We also have Edges, Expeditions, Explorers, and more, all waiting for you. Come see us today to start the tailgating at Forest City Ford, where customers send their friends, at the corner of 9 and 69 in Forest City, or online at forestcityford.com.
Think you've got what it takes to be a trucker? Want to see the country and get paid for it? Norseman Trucking will give you everything you need to succeed. A competitive salary, a $3,000 sign-on bonus, no-touch freight, so you don't have to waste your time unloading or unloading anything. Just drive and deliver. Our 77% driver retention rate means they're loyal and happy because they know we treat them right. So come get paid to travel and check out Norseman.com today.
At Storby Seed, we are your trusted advisor in your farm operation. That is why we created our Solutions Beyond the Seed platform. How do you manage your farming operation today? How do you know what is profitable and what inputs to invest in? We help collect data. You can't manage what you don't measure, and we analyze and collaborate with you to help you use your data to make informed decisions. Data provides insight, so let's get the conversation started today at StorbySeed.com. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Hi, I'm Kennedy. I'm from St. Ansgar and I'm studying elementary education at NIAC. You might think you know NIAC, but I promise there is so much more to see. I've had so many great experiences as a part of the volleyball team and as a student ambassador. NIAC has given me a chance to meet new friends, explore career opportunities, and feel really confident moving forward. I'll be transferring after I graduate next year, and I know that all of my credits will transfer, and I've saved a lot of money. Check out NIAC. It's been a great experience for me, and it will be for you too. Apply at niac.edu/go-niac.
The comfort that comes from dependable, quality LP gas is delivered when you need it from Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson. Locally owned and operated since 2005. Hanson LP Gas also has contract pricing and provides new tank installations and service. Whether it's for your home, grain dryer, or business, you get competitive prices and quick, efficient service. Contact Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson today.
What has your nitrogen done for you lately? Pivot Bio Proven 40 is the first new form of nitrogen in 100 years. At Storby Seed, we want to make sure you understand your nitrogen program and how Proven 40 fits. From diversifying your nitrogen program with Proven 40 as 40 pounds of ammonia nitrogen to the efficiency of Proven 40 is that it can go on seed or in furrow, so you don't have to take as much synthetic nitrogen to the field. Finally is the consistency of Proven 40. It stays on the root and will not leach or run off. Call Matt at 641-590-6744. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Handle tough laundry loads with the power of a Maytag washer in your laundry room. You can walk away while stains wash away with extra power to boost stain fighting on any wash cycle. Plus, the built-in water faucet makes it easy to give clothes a quick rinse or a long soak. Shop Maytag top-load washers today at Singlestead Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlesteadhardware.com.
Stendard Insurance in Lake Mills, proudly serving clients since 1992. We offer a diverse range of insurance options and companies backed by staff that are devoted to you. Whether it's going through your EOBs and bills to make sure your bills are getting paid correctly, or a personal insurance review to make sure your property is up to current replacement cost levels, Stendard Insurance is there for you. Stendard Insurance, quality, service, and knowledge from one of the area's leading independent insurance providers.
Every journey has a beginning. At MBT Bank, we can help you get started. We offer online account opening for personal checking and savings accounts. Want to make the most of your money with an interest-bearing account? Check out our Go Smart account, designed for those ages 14 to 23, or our Go Plus account, featuring a higher rate of interest when qualifications are met. To open an account or learn more about our products, visit us online at mbtbank.bank or stop by any MBT Bank location. Member FDIC.
Farmers, are you adding to or upgrading your grain handling system? Grow Electric in Lake Mills can help. We have specialized in agriculture electric needs for more than 40 years and take pride in the quality of work and service we provide. Steve and his experienced team will get your grain handling equipment running, standing behind their work. To get your project scheduled, contact Grow Electric in Lake Mills today. Call 641-592-8282. Follow us on Facebook or at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
Alrighty, welcome back to Newman Catholic High School in Mason City. Bill Burns and Josiah Cleveland with you. This is your halftime show brought to you by Storby Seed in Lake Mills. Our halftime score, Lake Mills on top of the host Newman Catholic Knights, 30-6 behind a strong run game in that first half, Coach.
Yeah, exactly. So Newman's done a really good job of taking away inside the tackles with Bo Kaufman, but kind of midpoint of that second quarter, we were able to get our pitch game going, kind of like we did last week. So Logan Bacon's been involved in that, and Alex Manis has been involved in that, and Logan Price. So getting that ball pitched on the edge, and then once again getting a good block or two, and those guys, once they get going north and south, they can go pretty good. So and then right there at the half, nice drive, completed the first pass of the night, which set it up at about the 1 or 2 yard line, and they were able to stuff it in there. So, really good job. Newman did have the one really good drive, and they converted a fake punt and put it in there. But Newman's throwing the ball well tonight, and at times they've been able to run it, but just not real consistently. And then that big turnover early.
Yeah, Lake Mills winning the turnover battle 1-0. That fumble recovery in the first quarter set up a short field for Lake Mills. Let's quickly run down the scoring breakdown so far. With 3:19 left in the first quarter, Lake Mills broke the seal on the scoring in this one with a 1 yard rushing touchdown from Bo Kaufman. That, again, was off of that fumble recovery. So it was a 6-0 lead as the try was unsuccessful on the 2-point attempt. There was a pass that was unsuccessful. So 6-0 at the 3:19 mark in the first quarter. Later in the first quarter, with 37 seconds left, Alex Manis had a 1 yard rushing touchdown for Lake Mills. A Landon Price 2-point conversion made the score 14-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. And then the Knights got on the board for the first time this evening. Zach Sheldon with a 7-yard rushing touchdown. That happened with 7:10 left in the second quarter. They had a PAT attempt. It was no good, so the score was 14-6. Later in the second quarter, Logan Bacon matched his long rush touchdown that he had here last year, 79 yards on the pitch and run for a touchdown. That was with 2:38 left in the quarter. Alex Manis walked in to the end zone for a 2-point conversion, making the score 22-6. And then a very quick drive, as Coach mentioned, at the very end of the half. 10 seconds left in the half, a 1 yard rushing touchdown for Bo Kaufman. Landon Price, with his second conversion of the evening, made the score 30-6. And that is where we stand here at halftime.
Yep.
So as they are announcing it here, we're going to announce it as well. Some local scores. The big game in the area is West Hancock, the number 1 team in Class A, facing the Saints of St. Ansgar in St. Ansgar. They are the number 5 team in Class A, and Lake Mills is receiving votes as well.
I think they're 11th.
So they're getting. They are technically 12th. The 10th. There's a tie for 10th with what is it? Columbus Community and Northland. So 6 votes though. Lake Mills getting some recognition from the voters. If they continue to win, you'll more than likely see them continue to move up in those polls. But that's the big game. Number 5 versus number 1, and number 5 currently on top of West Hancock. At halftime in Forest City, Forest City leads Eagle Grove 26-0. Osage is, what did we say it was?
Down 14-0.
14-0 to Dyke New Hartford. That is in Dyke. And Garner is trailing at 16-14 at the hands of Central Springs. That's I believe that's a district game. That game is in Garner.
Yeah, and did you say the score between Britt and St. Ansgar and Josiah?
Yeah, it's 10-0. St. Ansgar on top of the Eagles. So we'll keep an eye on that one and keep you updated. You can watch that as well on KRW, but we would prefer if you just stuck and listened to us. But I will not. I would watch that game too if I wasn't here. I'm being honest. That's really the best game of the week for sure in our area. But we've got about 3:30 left before the start of the second half. Lake Mills is just making their way on the field. They're going to be doing their warm-ups. Newman still have yet to come out. I believe they'll be out here shortly. But we'll take another quick break, and when we come back, second half action here in Mason City with Lake Mills up big at halftime. You're listening to Lake Mills football on KIOW.
What has your nitrogen done for you lately? Pivot Bio Proven 40 is the first new form of nitrogen in 100 years. At Storby Seed, we want to make sure you understand your nitrogen program and how Proven 40 fits. From diversifying your nitrogen program with Proven 40 as 40 pounds of ammonia nitrogen to the efficiency of Proven 40 is that it can go on seed or in furrow, so you don't have to take as much synthetic nitrogen to the field. Finally is the consistency of Proven 40. It stays on the root and will not leach or run off. Call Matt at 641-590-6744. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
The comfort that comes from dependable, quality LP gas is delivered when you need it from Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson. Locally owned and operated since 2005. Hanson LP Gas also has contract pricing and provides new tank installations and service. Whether it's for your home, grain dryer, or business, you get competitive prices and quick, efficient service. Contact Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson today.
Hi, I'm Kennedy. I'm from St. Ansgar and I'm studying elementary education at NIAC. You might think you know NIAC, but I promise there is so much more to see. I've had so many great experiences as a part of the volleyball team and as a student ambassador. NIAC has given me a chance to meet new friends, explore career opportunities, and feel really confident moving forward. I'll be transferring after I graduate next year, and I know that all of my credits will transfer, and I've saved a lot of money. Check out NIAC. It's been a great experience for me, and it will be for you too. Apply at niac.edu/go-niac.
At Storby Seed, we are your trusted advisor in your farm operation. That is why we created our Solutions Beyond the Seed platform. How do you manage your farming operation today? How do you know what is profitable and what inputs to invest in? We help collect data. You can't manage what you don't measure, and we analyze and collaborate with you to help you use your data to make informed decisions. Data provides insight, so let's get the conversation started today at storbyseed.com. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Think you've got what it takes to be a trucker? Want to see the country and get paid for it? Norseman Trucking will give you everything you need to succeed. A competitive salary, a $3,000 sign-on bonus, no-touch freight, so you don't have to waste your time unloading or unloading anything. Just drive and deliver. Our 77% driver retention rate means they're loyal and happy because they know we treat them right. So come get paid to travel and check out Norseman.com today.
All right, welcome back to Mason City Newman Catholic High School. Still warming up a little bit. Going to add 3 more minutes to the clock. Coach, I know halftime is a time to make some adjustments. You can't make a ton because you only get in a few minutes, but what would you keep and change if you're Lake Mills right now?
Well, just talking to Coach Arns, he just stopped here quick, and Lake Mills did have some trouble trying to establish that fullback. So, some missed assignments there, and just in terms of what Newman was doing. So they talked about that. So I would guess we'll see a lot of Bo Kaufman in the second half, and the adjustments they'll make there. So just want to take this opportunity since we got a couple minutes yet, but to give a shout out to Lake Mills alum Caleb Bacon, who will be playing in the big Cy-Hawk game tomorrow between Iowa and Iowa State. So Caleb kind of came on the scene last week against UNI and played a really good game. So tune in tomorrow and you're going to see one of Lake Mills' own out in the field, number 50, going against the Hawks. So should be a lot of fun for everybody involved. And
yeah. Get five tackles, 2 sacks against the Panthers last week at 30-9 win for Iowa State. A couple undefeated teams. The biggest game of the year for the state of Iowa. And
absolutely.
We'll have that. The call will be on 107.3 KRW with the Cyclone Radio Network. Not quite sure exactly when that will go live, but I know kickoff is at 2:30.
Yep.
So tune in there and, like Coach said, see one of Lake Mills' own, see if he can. I'm a Hawkeye fan, so I'll root for him, but I want the Hawks to win.
I'm with you, Josiah. I hope Caleb has a great game, but Hawks by 1,000,000.
Oh, yeah. So we are down to about a minute. The Knights will receive. We believe it was Lake Mills won the toss, right? And they won the ball?
They did. Yep, they did. So
they will kick it off as they're just going to scrap the rest of the time on the clock, and we're going to head out to the start of the second half.
Second half, great temperature in the 60s, beautiful night, wind minimal. Freshman Corbin Obley to kick off again. Lance Helming, he kicked last year, and he's a little bit capable, but looks like they're going to go with Corbin here.
From the 40.
Short kickoff, 35. Keston runs a little bit sideways, so good job, good coverage.
Looks like he's going to be down at the 37, maybe the 38.
Yeah, so great coverage, about a 4-yard return, 5-yard return.
Yeah, he caught it about the 31, 32 around there, so they'll mark it at the 38, and that's where the Knights will start the opening drive of half number 2. And probably expect
Hayden Helgeson. Yep, boy.
Hayden Helgeson down low. Nobody was
nice job.
On top of him. Huge tackle for loss. Lance Helming with a big play. I don't know if that was just weird all around. As we were saying, Hayden Helgeson, there's nobody on the receiver on the near side.
Well, Hayden was stretching. He had his helmet down, and he was squatting. He didn't even see him, but that's a great play by Helming. He set the edge, and then he's got a burst. He's an athlete, and just a great burst for that TFL. So,
second down and 15, 5-yard loss.
Fullback, big gain. Not a big gain, but gets about 7 back.
About 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 coming up on the first drive for the Knights. $10:50 in the third quarter. 24-point deficit for Newman, so you're not in passing play call territory quite yet. It's still early in the half.
So we got an empty set here,
could
4
see
receivers to the left. Going that
This is a
single
pass
receiver.
here.
Little hitch pattern, just enough for the first down. Nice play.
Manis with the tackle. Isaiah Keston on the catch as he crosses midfield. Marking it down at the Bulldog 49.
Needed 6 and got 8. Nice ball, nice route.
First and 10. McGuire's been throwing a good ball this evening for Newman.
Back to that eye. They got a little slot receiver here, a little fullback trap here. Nice job, interior line. Aiden Stensrud again. You know, I've said it multiple times. He's having a phenomenal start to the season.
Wrestled down after only about 1.5, maybe 2 on the first down run.
So what's going on there is Hayden's he's just reading that down block, and he's coming down from the backside, and he's getting that fullback before he can hit a seam.
Keston on the far side now. Some movement on the front of the Lake Mills defensive line. Flags fly. Play blown dead. We'll have encroachment.
Yep.
So 5 free yards for Newman. It'll be 2nd and 3 now. Second and 3 from the Bulldog 42 after the defensive penalty. Under center, handoff to the right side, right off the tackle. Barreling forward and getting the yardage. Looks like he got 4 or 5 on the carry.
Zach Sheldon.
Five-yard carry brings up first down, 37-yard line. 9:20 left in the third quarter. First drive of the half for Newman. Down 24. Go a long way for the Knights to score here on this opening drive. Some motion to the right. They're going to hand it off to that motion man.
Nice
and
gain.
Solid gain there on first down. Vinny Joslin.
Senior, 6 foot, 200 pounds.
That was
number 8.
Excuse me, I think that was Peterson. The 6 and the 8 look a lot alike from this distance.
Gage Peterson, 5'8", 175 pounds.
So 2nd and 4.
Fullback trap. Guess who?
Aiden Stentrud.
Correct. Short gain.
Maybe 1.
It's like we have a Newman Knight down. I think it was the ball carrier. Sheldon.
Yep, that is 21, the junior running back. Slow to get up. He's walking towards the sideline. Slowly, but on his own power, so that's good to see.
It's like a possible little ankle. Walking a little gingerly on his right ankle. So that'll bring us to 3rd and 4.
Ball at the Lake Mills 30-yard line. 8:21 left in the third.
So both Kestons come in 15 and 2. They've been their go-to receivers. Once again, I'd look for a quick hitch.
2 receivers on the right, 1 to the left, 1 back.
McGuire's
looking to the left. It's caught by Toby Keston. He'll break a tackle, dive forward past the 15, close to the 10. 1st and 10 from the 12 for the Knights.
Yep. So they've gone to that multiple times, and what can you do to stop that? You might want to tighten your corners up. Play a little press coverage there and take them out of their rhythm. But with the 24-point lead, I guess we're just kind of content to make them earn it. Nothing wrong with that. They're back in that I formation. Toss to the right. He's got some room out there. Ooh, nice job.
Big tackle.
Bacon.
Grabbing his jersey and kind of slinging him down. Good thing he didn't get the face mask. That was Zach Ecumates, the senior, number 1 on the rush. Now he will come out of the game.
I think the referee stopped. Bacon got up a little slow. You think he's going to make him come off, but maybe not. Nope. So we'll start the clock.
Down to 10 on the play clock, and they haven't broken the huddle yet.
They got to. He stopped it. They got to reset it.
They reset it there.
Yep. 2nd and 10.
Hand off up the middle.
Short gain.
So it'll be 3rd and about 5 now. 3-yard carry. Ball is sitting at the 8-yard line. Toby Keston coming back in for Newman. The Knights will break the huddle and get to the line with 10 on the play clock. McGuire under center, some motion. He'll hand it off to Peterson. To the right, wrapped up. Looks like he's short on the initial marker. Hard to tell from our angle. The down marker has a 4 on it, so it is 4th down.
4th and about 2. So they got to watch the ball here, not give him a free first down. Number 6 from Newman looks like he's hobbling a little bit. And looks like Newman's going to take a timeout.
Yep, play clock was getting low, and as you mentioned, Peterson was hobbling towards the sideline. So early timeout here with 6:03 left in the 3rd quarter. Newman's had the ball the entire 3rd quarter so far, and if it was switched and it was Lake Mills, you'd be really good, but you need to score if you're Newman. So if they can't cash in here on this 4th down attempt, it's gonna be a real blow to their chances to come back here.
It's been a good drive for them, but at the same time, it's taken up over
Very long drive,
6 minutes. Yeah.
So we'll see what Newman has for 4th down, 4th and 2 from the Bulldog 5-yard line. Again, 6:03 left in the 3rd, and they are trailing by 24. Timeout is over. Offense running back onto the field. As they make their way up to the line.
I formation.
McGuire will
Toss.
pitch it out to the left. Some space, breaking a tackle, and then getting knocked down. Nobody, his knee wasn't down. The whistle did not blow. 2 broken tackles, maybe 3 for Gabe Lewerke, and he will run into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, he got knocked back, looked like he was going down, and I kind of took my eyes off. And
Bulldogs thought he was down as well. They gave up on the play.
They did.
But play till the whistle. That's what they taught me in middle school. And whistle was not blown. Touchdown for Lewerke on the 5-yard rush. 4th and 2. And now the Knights will set up for a 2-point conversion. Empty backfield. 4 to the left. McGuire will roll out that direction. Now he's looking, throwing it in the back of the end zone, bobbled, but caught for a successful attempt. 2-point conversion.
Yep, nice throw, nice catch right on the back line. So it's a 2-score game, 14.
That was Kellen Contreras, the tight end, on the catch. So 30-14 is the score, 5:55 left in the 3rd quarter, and Lake Mills will get the ball for the first time in the 2nd half when we return here on KIOW.
Football season is upon us, and now is a great time to get a new Ford truck to haul the tailgating supplies to the games. Forest City Ford has a good selection of new trucks ready to go. This is Pete Gal. We have 2023 F-150s of various colors and option packages. We also have Edges, Expeditions, Explorers, and more, all waiting for you. Come see us today to start the tailgating at Forest City Ford, where customers send their friends, at the corner of 9 and 69 in Forest City, or online at forestcityford.com.
Handle tough laundry loads with the power of a Maytag washer in your laundry room. You can walk away while stains wash away with extra power to boost stain fighting on any wash cycle. Plus, the built-in water faucet makes it easy to give clothes a quick rinse or a long soak. Shop Maytag top-load washers today at Singlestead Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlesteadhardware.com.
Kickoff incoming here for Newman. Toby Keston, the kicker. Decent kick received at the 25 by the Bulldogs. Price has some space. He'll be wrapped down as he crosses the 40-yard line, wrapped down at about the 43.
Yeah, nice return. Thing about Landon is, when he returns, he catches it, and it's one cut and go. And he's going north and south, so looks like they're going to spot it back on the 43. So good field position. See what kind of adjustments they can get that fullback going, or not, or just keep doing what they're doing in the first half. So.
Yeah, we mentioned in the pregame that you unfortunately were not able to hear. Last year, Bo Kaufman was shut down for the most part, as he will have a lot of space this time.
Yep.
Cross the 40 of the Knights. That was just run up the middle. It's been stuffed for the most part this evening, not that time.
Yep, 20-plus yard gain on that, so nice job there. There's your adjustment you were asking about.
Yep.
Good job by the coaches.
Yeah, last year he had 17 carries for only, 50-something yards, 57 yards. He did have 2 touchdowns, but that's only about 3 or 4 yards a carry, and he was riding around that tonight so far, it seems like. He had a couple touchdowns, but big play there, and I'll give it to him again. Some space again this time, not as much. He'll get about half of it, about 5 yards on the same play, just flipped.
So, yep, so from the fullback there, 2 carries over 30 yards. So, yeah, that's what they want to do.
Ball's at the 34, 33 of Newman. So 2 plays and well into plus territory here on the first drive for Lake Mills in the second half. Helgeson under center, hands it off again. And
nothing, lost a yard.
Yeah, nothing that time. Newman's defense identifying the triple option stayed pat that time as Helgeson decided to give it to the back instead of pitching it out.
4:23 left in the quarter, third quarter, 30-14 if you're just tuning in. So we're going to go 3 receivers to the left.
They're going to mark that a loss of 1, so it's 3rd and 6. Helgeson giving it off up the middle again to Kaufman.
About a yard short.
Up on the far end, right at the 29-yard line. The first down marker is at the 28. So it'll be 4th and 1.
So Bo Kaufman comes off. Carter Christensen's in.
Single receiver on the near side, bunch formation. Handoff up the middle, spinning and getting pulled backwards. We'll see where the marker is. They might have marked him short.
I think they did.
They haven't had an official ruling yet. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Christensen not able to get to the line to gain, so a big defensive stop on 4th down for Newman, turning the ball over on downs, and they will have it at their own 29-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like a pretty good initial surge, but he kind of got spun around and just came up a little bit short.
So a 2-score game, 3:19 left in the third quarter. Still far to go here on this September Friday evening under the lights. Cal McGuire under center, pitches back.
There's a pass.
Toby Keston throwing it deep.
Oh, nice job. Good recover by Manis. Hits him in the helmet.
Right at the Bulldog 40. He had the receiver open. It was Keston to Keston on the attempted connection. Toby to Isaiah. And yeah, you mentioned Manis in coverage. Hits him in the back of the helmet. If that's a little further, that might have been a house call.
Yeah.
But long incompletion is all it will end up being. 2nd and 10. Single receiver to the right.
Counter.
Fake pitch on the outside. Helgeson again. He made that tackle in the first half on a similar play. He makes it there again, just staying home and preventing a big play. Big gain on 2nd down, 3rd and 9, or 3rd and 1 now. It could have been a lot bigger.
So Bo Kaufman's not out there on defense right now. So, right now there's a little concern. You're down 3 starters out there on defense. So the guys that are out there have to pick it up.
3rd and 1. Under center, McGuire. Motion to the left. He'll hand it off. That's number 33 on the carry. Gabe Lewerke, the touchdown scorer in this quarter. He will pick up the 1st down yardage. Ball at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, right now, Lake Mills doesn't have an answer, We haven't stopped him yet the second half, so a lot of ball game left. And
1st and 10, 2:20 left in the third quarter. Ball at the Newman 45-yard line. Motion to the right. Now they'll give it off to Ecumates. He will spin forward to get about 4.5, maybe 5 on the carry. Down right at midfield. Ball spotted at the 49 of Newman. Colin Belial running on for Newman. 2 receivers set on each side. Shotgun formation. 1 back. Rolling out just a little bit. Quick throw to the right side for McGuire. Falls incomplete. He was looking for Belial, the man that just ran on. It'll be 3rd and 6. Big 3rd down play here. 1:36 left in the third quarter. 2-score game. Bulldogs on top, but struggling to find some answers here. Down a few starters here in the third quarter. Right at about midfield. McGuire will hand it off up the middle, having some space. Tripped up initially by Helgeson, and he will get close to the line to gain. Needed to get to the 45 of Lake Mills.
Minute 20, third quarter.
There hasn't been an initial marking yet. I think they might want to bring the chains out, potentially. It's really close. The nose of the football is right on the line, and they're just going to give it to him. So instead of 4th and inches, it's going to be 1st down. So he just gets enough. According to the officials, First and 10 from the Bulldog 45.
Play clocks.
Play clock is at 0.
Yeah, there we go. 25, there we go.
Yep. And now they need to start the game clock. Now they do.
Okay, trips right.
Shotgun looking initially to the right, now quick to the left. Toby Keston on the catch. Wrapped up by...
There's got to be some type of adjustment there because that's there every time. I mean, it's seven free yards, so...
First down again, Garrett Ham on the tackle, Keston on the catch. Spotted at the 31 with 20 seconds in the third quarter. About a 2-second differential on the game clock and play clock, so they don't have to run a play, but they will.
Trap.
Up the middle with the fullback. He'll get about half the yardage he needs. It'll be 2nd and 5 as the quarter will run down to a close.
So a quarter that's really been dominated by Mason City Newman. I think Lake Mills ran 3 offensive plays.
Yeah, they've defense has been on the field a lot, and that's a good thing they went in the half with as big of a score as they did. Otherwise, it could be looking at a different storyline. But still a 2-score game as we head to the fourth quarter, 30-14. Lake Mills holding on, but Newman is driving. Stick with us, and the fourth quarter will be up right after this on KIOW.
Every journey has a beginning. At MBT Bank, we can help you get started. We offer online account opening for personal checking and savings accounts. Want to make the most of your money with an interest-bearing account? Check out our Go Smart account, designed for those ages 14 to 23, or our Go Plus account, featuring a higher rate of interest when qualifications are met. To open an account or learn more about our products, visit us online at mbtbank.bank or stop by any MBT Bank location. Member FDIC.
Stendard Insurance in Lake Mills, proudly serving clients since 1992. We offer a diverse range of insurance options and companies backed by staff that are devoted to you. Whether it's going through your EOBs and bills to make sure your bills are getting paid correctly, or a personal insurance review to make sure your property is up to current replacement cost levels, Stendard Insurance is there for you. Stendard Insurance, quality, service, and knowledge from one of the area's leading independent insurance providers.
Get excited about going to work. Winnebago Co-op Telecom of Lake Mills, Iowa is currently hiring technicians and construction. If you're self-motivated, love working outdoors, and like variety in your work, we want to hear from you. WCTA is a local and progressive leader, a growing company with exceptional benefits, great pay, consistent hours, flexible PTO, and more. See details at WCTATel.net/careers. That's WCTATEL.net/careers. WCTA is an equal opportunity employer.
Back here in Newman, we had a 2nd and 5 on the counter, but a flag on the field. Looked like he got close to the yard to gain initially. We'll see what the flag is.
Holding on Newman, so that'll push him back.
So 2nd and 15 then.
Yeah, just an update. I did see trainer Brian Budak. He was taping Bo Kaufman's ankle, it looked like, on the side, so I still don't see Bo out there. Yes, he is. He is out there on defense right now, but
good to see.
Looks like he's got a little bit of a limp, but
he's an athlete. If he can walk, he'll want to be out there.
He will.
Yep. Quick update on other area scores. St. Ansgar on top of number 1, West Hancock 16-7 in the fourth quarter. Forest City still shutting out Eagle Grove, and Central Springs up 22-20 on Garner Hayfield Ventura. 2nd and 15 here for Newman. Low snap, screen play over to the right, trying to get past a trio of Bulldogs, and he can't get past any of them.
So if you notice there,
Bacon on the tackle.
Yeah, so the Lake Mills defensive backs were playing up tight. So Coach Budak is making an adjustment there. They were within 2 to 3 yards of the receivers, and they just tried to get it out the flat. So
3-yard gain on the pass play. Be 3rd and 12 from the 34-33.
So obviously if you're going to play a little press, then that opens it up to a more vertical route. Quarterback goes up, inbounds. It's going to be short of the first down by about 3.
Play action pass there. Faking the handoff and good tuck, keeping it. Pass to Toby Keston on the near sideline. As Coach said, he's just going to be short about a gain of 10. So 4th and 2 for this home offense. Ball sitting at the 22 of Lake Mills.
Yep, Bulldogs need to stop here. Going trips.
Trips left, single receiver to the right. And pass to the near side. Did he get the line to gain? He did. Newman wanted a encroachment on Lake Mills, and they could have got it, so a rush play. Newman thought they had a free play. Stepping back was McGuire and finding the receiver just at the sticks. 2-yard gain, first down for Newman. Tough break there for Lake Mills. 10:39 left in the game. 30-14 is the score. Handoff up the middle. Some space to run, lowering his shoulder, crossing the 10. It looks like he's going to have a first down or very close to it.
Looks like the Bulldog D tackles just got a little too far upfield, and there was a big hole.
Second down. They're going to mark him short.
10.
2nd and 1 from the 10.
Sweep here. That's a good job.
Another penalty flag late in the play, right as the runner was coming to the ground, thrown in the middle of the field. So this could go either way. I didn't see anything, but Newman's motioning it's on Lake Mills. And it's going to be a face mask on the Bulldogs. Personal foul will be half the distance to the goal. It'll set it up at the 5. First and goal from the 5 for Newman Catholic. And they've had all the momentum here in this second half.
They have. You know, they've made some plays and completed some 3rd and longs and 4th and longs, and right now they got Lake Mills on their heels.
First and goal from the 5. Handoff up the middle. Breaking through and crossing the goal line for a touchdown. Sheldon on the score, and we got a Bulldog down right at the goal line. It's Bacon.
Cramps.
Getting helped up by a couple of teammates. So the Knights will set up for a 2-point conversion. The score is cut 30-20 now. They want to get this down to a 1-score game. Big 2-point conversion here for both teams.
Yeah, it's a big play here. So we got 3 receivers to the left. Single back. They got to get some pressure, keep him in the pocket.
Pass to the right side, caught by Toby Keston. He beat Madison coverage, and the try is good. Momentum in favor of Newman. Score still in favor of Lake Mills, but it's only an 8-point game after they went into halftime with a 24-point lead. It's now 30-22, and need a long, successful drive here for Lake Mills.
It was a nice route by Keston. He just came out, ran a little bit inside, stop, and come back out, and quarterback put it right on the money.
We'll take a quick break and be back. Lake Mills will have the football. It's an 8-point ball game. Be back here in just a minute on KIOW.
At Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, our ag and commercial lenders offer over 200 years of combined experience in agriculture and business lending. We offer financing solutions to help grow, start, and support farming operations and small businesses. FTSB specializes in operating, real estate, equipment, livestock, and FSA guaranteed loans. Contact FTSB today for your ag business needs. Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
All right, kickoff formation for the Knights. From their 40, kicking from left to right. It's a onside attempt.
There we go.
And it did not go 10 yards, but Bulldogs jumped on it before it did anyways. Good attempt there from Newman. Just needed a little more force, and it probably would have been successful. Bulldogs they didn't look quite ready for that. But nevertheless, they do get on top of it. They'll have the ball at the Newman 49.
So great field position. So Lake Mills has to do something with it here.
Single receiver right and left.
Kaufman is in at fullback. So
see how that leg's doing. Some motion. They'll give it off to Kaufman in the middle. He's got some space. He'll be tripped up. But first down yardage gain of 14 on the first down carry for Bo Kaufman.
Ankle looks good there.
Yes, it did. Marked at the 36. Big first down run. 9:50 left in the fourth quarter, 8-point game. Score will go a long way for Lake Mills. Need to have some ball security, though. And pre-snap movement, flags on the play. This will be a false start on Lake Mills.
Yep.
I'll back them up 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 15. Or excuse me, 1st and 15.
Yep, I think Bo just got bounced a little bit there, so I don't know if we were going on a different count or what the deal was, but so we'll see if they can get half of this back here on first down.
Ball spotted at the 41. Single receivers, same formation. This time they're going to keep it, and it's going to be pitched back to Price. Pitch wasn't the cleanest, and a tackle in the backfield for a loss. Price will lose about 5 more. Marked at the 45, so a loss of 4 more. 2nd down and 19, and Bulldogs going the wrong way. 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Logan Bacon is not in on this series. A little bit of cramping going on. So Bulldogs' depth is...
Pass down the sideline. Bulldogs want a penalty. They won't get one. Pass on the far side. Can't tell who it was. The intended receiver. Garrett Ham, it looks like. So it will be 3rd and 19 for the Bulldogs from the Knight 45. Crowd getting loud here in Mason City. Same formation. Under center, Helgeson. He'll hand it off up the middle. The ball hits the ground and picks it back up. So Kaufman fumbles it, picks it back up. Wow. Heads up play. Could have been real bad there. More clock will bleed off the clock here for Lake Mills. He does not get the first down yardage. He gets 9, so back to the initial line of scrimmage. So it'll be 4th and 10. And into punt is...
I think we're short one.
The Bulldogs.
Yep, we only got 10. Josiah's coming back out. He's got time. Got to have a good snap here.
Low snap. And he's just Manis is gonna tuck it and run. He's got some space, and he's gonna be brought down at the 38-yard line, so it'll be a turnover on downs. A low snap, we saw a lot of that last week. It got better in the second half, and it's been good so far today. Low snap that time, and unlike last week, Alex Manis is not able to tuck it and run for a first down, so it'll be a turnover on downs. Knights will take over on their own 37-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know if he would have, tough call there. I don't know if it would have got blocked. It could have, but just didn't have enough space to navigate over there. So Bulldogs need to get a stop here.
7:52 left in the fourth quarter. Kyle McGuire hands off up the middle, nowhere to go.
Nothing.
Good stop there from the front line of defense for Lake Mills. Maybe a yard, half yard on that carry. That was Zach Sheldon, the carrier.
So once again, they're in a tight formation.
It's
outside, trying to get outside, outside.
Makes
job,
one man miss,
nice,
and then is wrapped up by a host of white Bulldogs wearing their road whites, all white pants, white jerseys.
It'll be 3rd and 7, 3rd and 6.5.
Spotted at the 42. As we approach the halfway mark of this fourth quarter, 6:45 left. Toby Keston running on here late. 13 seconds on the play clock.
I would guess they're going to run those hitch routes, or Keston's out here wide. He's your go-to guy.
They might have to call a timeout. There's only 2 seconds on the play clock, and they do have to call a timeout. They were not going to get that off in time, or if they were, it might have been an illegal shift or something. So Newman is going to burn one of their 2 remaining timeouts. They had to use one earlier in the half as well. So they're down to 1.
Yeah.
That could be very significant as they are still trailing. They still have the ball. 6:28 left. 3rd and 6 coming up. But some just time mismanagement. Late coming on the field was Toby Keston. The play call looked like it took a little long to say in the huddle, and they got up late. So Coach McCardle of the Knights had to decide to use one of his last 2 timeouts. I'm sure he wanted to keep that in his pocket, but at this point, 5 yards is a big distance with being as late as it is in this contest. So see if they stick with the same play or if they decide to switch it up a little bit. But big 3rd and 6 coming up here. Ball at the Knight 42-yard line. Bunch formation. Under center. Some motion to the left.
Pass.
It's going to be a pass. He's got his man just teardropping it in.
First down.
Right past midfield to the 49. And Toby Keston is
down.
He's down right at the sideline. That was Price on the tackle. Good throw and good catch, but he might have gotten rolled up under on the tackle. So we'll see. He's right on that sideline.
It's like cramps, I think.
But first down yardage for Newman as they cross midfield.
Yeah, Lake Mills has not stopped Newman this half, and I would guess that we've run less than 10 offensive plays.
Yeah.
Just not in sync. And
3 and out on their lone possession in the third quarter. They've had 1 possession here in the fourth quarter. They had some decent yardage to start, and then they started going the wrong way and had to punt. It was a low snap. Manis decided try not to risk it getting blocked. He tried to tuck it and run like he did last week. This time, unfortunately, unable to get the first down yardage, so turnover on downs. So a drive starting at about the Newman 30 now has the ball just at the Lake Mills 49-yard line. 1st and 10 with 6:21 left in this fourth quarter. And an 8-point deficit for the home team. Under center.
Fullback.
Up the middle with that fullback.
Keep playing. Keep playing,
Gets
man.
about 4 yards, and he's stood up at the 46. 2nd and 6.
Looks like Toby Keston was having cramps in both legs, so that is not fun. Under 6 minutes to go. Newman's taking quite a bit of time to get the play.
They
play
are,
in.
and they
under
don't
15.
have that time necessarily to work with. Like Isaiah Keston runs on late. He's the receiver
There's
on the
a
back.
counter.
It's going to be a counter on the left side. Tripped up and falling forward down to the 41-yard line. 41-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 2 upcoming for Newman. Going a little quicker now.
Yep.
5:15 left in the fourth. Up the middle.
Nope, didn't get it.
He
Did not
is
get it.
short. He gets 1 yard. He needed 2. It'll be 4th and 1. And maybe something even more significant is the clock does not stop there because of the first down. So some more clock ticking away, down under 5 minutes now. And a humongous 4th down for both these teams. Lake Mills gets a stop here. They get the ball back with some short clock. Newman gets a first down. They are within striking distance of potentially tying up this ball game. Here's the 4th down play. It's going to be a handoff on the right side. He's going to get the yardage. Lake Mills unable to tackle him. They'll now drive him back, but not until he gets to the 35-yard line. That was Gage Peterson on the carry. First down yardage. Down to the 34. 1st and 10.
Clock's at 4:15. Now Gage Peterson is cramping. So cramps on both sides tonight.
Yep, a lot of cramping. One receiver near side.
Pass.
It'll be a pass
Yep,
down,
he's
looking
going
for
deep.
Keston.
Yep.
Turning around, the toss. Just in and out of the hands.
Yep.
He had him. He had Keston down the near side. Would have been caught, and it would have been a 1st and 10, or 1st and goal, rather.
Little stutter and go. He came out, did a little stutter, and then,
Lone
had a shot.
receiver out there, and still got the separation. Unfortunately, unable to make the catch. Unfortunate for Newman. Fortunate for the Bulldogs. 2nd and 10.
This is where, the Bulldogs, we got to keep them behind the chains here at 2nd and 10, and got to keep them to 2 or 3 or less here. And
bunch formation
there
is
you go.
going to be a
There it is.
handoff from the outside.
No, they don't.
Little bit of a bobble on the exchange, but
We're just not getting any flow from our linebackers.
first down yardage again. Clock will stop as they move the chains. That was Ekimates. Ball sitting at the 23 of Lake Mills.
So Jerry Jensen turned it inside, but there was just no help. I don't know. Safeties weren't coming down, and we weren't getting flow with our linebackers. So 3:35 to go, 1st and 10, and about the 24.
Single receiver to the left.
Fullback trap.
He'll hand it up off the middle. Not much, but he's going to get a secondary push. And he'll end up getting actually about half of what he needed. So what's initially looked like a 2-yard gain ended up being a 5-yard gain.
Down to about 3 minutes. So I would guess they're going to probably go to that cross buck or fake fullback, give it to the halfback off tackle.
It's a pass to the right side, caught and wrapped up, pushed out of bounds. Keston on the catch. First down yardage. for the Knights.
Yep, we don't have an answer for that. We're just running short hitches and getting it out quick. And 2:44 to go. Got out of bounds, so the clock stops.
Ball at the 12, so they can still get a first down. 1st and 10. Single receiver walking out towards the far end. That's Isaiah Keston. Some motion on the left. They'll hand it off to Lewerke.
Better job.
Gabe Lewerke is wrapped up after only about 2 yards. So coming down to the 10 as we are down to 2.5 minutes left in this 4th quarter. Colin Blyle running on late. 15 on the play clock as the Knights will break the huddle and make their way to the line. 2nd and 8. Single receiver to the right. Handoff to the right side. Wrapped up right away. Wrapped up at the line by the Bulldogs. Hannah in there. As well as...
Down to a minute and a half, minute 50.
Lance Helming was in on the tackle as well. 72 and 52.
It'll be 3rd and 9.
Tackle for a loss. You said it. 1:35 left. Clock is ticking. Only the one timeout for Newman. Lake Mills has all 3 of theirs. Down to 1.5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. 3rd down, 9. It's going to be a pass rolling out to the left side. Cale McGuire will toss it, and it'll be caught.
It'll be 4th and short.
Yeah, it looks like he is marked short. He's at the 4-yard line. First down marker is at the 2. So a rollout to the offhand for McGuire. Just a toss to Zach Sheldon. 4th and 2. And this is for the game if you're Newman right now. They need to convert this.
They're going to have to take a timeout.
Still in the huddle. Play clock is down to 5. Talking to the official. And they will use their final timeout. 40 seconds left on the game clock. Newman Catholic burning their final timeout as it will be 4th down and 2 from the 4-yard line of the Bulldogs.
Well, if you're Newman Catholic, you have to get this first down. And if they do get the first down, they still have to put it in the end zone and have to get the 2-point conversion. So, huge play here. Both sides of the ball.
And there's only 40 seconds left, so even if they do get it, they can't get it in on that first play, and if they don't get out of bounds, that clock is going to be moving. They're going to be potentially short on time. But yeah, this is the game here. 4th and 2. Coach McCardle's got to come up with his best play. A 24-point halftime lead for Lake Mills is
in jeopardy.
In jeopardy, down to 8 and 4 yards from potentially being tied. But 4 big yards and 2 big yards needed here for Newman. 4th and 2 as they break the huddle, come up to the line of scrimmage. They got 2 receivers each side, 3 to the right, 2 to the left, empty backfield, low snap. Rolling out to the right is McGuire. It's incomplete. He threw the ball short. Short of the receiver. That was Keston, Toby Keston. He was looking for on his right. There was 3 receivers to the right, 2 on the left. He rolled out to his right, threw it short. That Keston and McGuire connection's been working all evening.
I think Aiden Sensrud had some pressure there, and he didn't have a clear view there. So
the one time it doesn't work out, ball is thrown short and low.
So victory formation
here. Formation. The Bulldogs will hold on.
Tough half. Give Newman a lot of credit. I'm really impressed with their quarterback and receivers. They were on target the whole half and limited Lake Mills to basically nothing in the second half.
They had really nice coaching adjustments at halftime to make this game interesting. But with no timeouts left,
it's a ball game.
Helgeson will take the kneel down. Clock is at 25 seconds. They do not have to run another play, and your Bulldogs will hold on and move to 3-0 for the first time since 2006, and I believe that was a state appearance here?
Yes, it was.
So,
yes, it was. Yep. Well, Lake Mills faced some adversity tonight, and with losing some key players there with Nash and missing Bo for a couple series there, and then Logan Bacon wasn't in. So, those guys that came in did a great job. But give Newman a lot of credit. They really came out that second half and did a great job. But a win's a win.
Yeah,
a win's a win. And
win by 40, you could win by 1. They both count the same.
Exactly,
so we'll break it down a little bit further in just a few minutes on our post-game show. But your final score here, Lake Mills 30, Newman Catholic 22. Stick with us, and we'll be back in just a few minutes for the post-game show.
Think you've got what it takes to be a trucker? Want to see the country and get paid for it? Norseman Trucking will give you everything you need to succeed. A competitive salary, a $3,000 sign-on bonus, no-touch freight, so you don't have to waste your time unloading or unloading anything. Just drive and deliver. Our 77% driver retention rate means they're loyal and happy because they know we treat them right. So come get paid to travel and check out Norseman.com today.
Football season is upon us, and now is a great time to get a new Ford truck to haul the tailgating supplies to the games. Forest City Ford has a good selection of new trucks ready to go. This is Pete Gal. We have 2023 F-150s of various colors and option packages. We also have Edges, Expeditions, Explorers, and more, all waiting for you. Come see us today to start the tailgating at Forest City Ford, where customers send their friends, at the corner of 9 and 69 in Forest City, or online at forestcityford.com.
Think you've got what it takes to be a trucker? Want to see the country and get paid for it? Norseman Trucking will give you everything you need to succeed. A competitive salary, a $3,000 sign-on bonus, no-touch freight, so you don't have to waste your time unloading or unloading anything. Just drive and deliver. Our 77% driver retention rate means they're loyal and happy because they know we treat them right. So come get paid to travel and check out Norseman.com today.
At Storby Seed, we are your trusted advisor in your farm operation. That is why we created our Solutions Beyond the Seed platform. How do you manage your farming operation today? How do you know what is profitable and what inputs to invest in? We help collect data. You can't manage what you don't measure, and we analyze and collaborate with you to help you use your data to make informed decisions. Data provides insight, so let's get the conversation started today at StorbySeed.com. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Hi, I'm Kennedy. I'm from St. Ansgar, and I'm studying elementary education at NIAC. You might think you know NIAC, but I promise there is so much more to see. I've had so many great experiences as a part of the volleyball team and as a student ambassador. NIAC has given me a chance to meet new friends, explore career opportunities, and feel really confident moving forward. I'll be transferring after I graduate next year, and I know that all of my credits will transfer, and I've saved a lot of money. Check out NIAC. It's been a great experience for me, and it will be for you too. Apply at niac.edu/go-niac.
The comfort that comes from dependable, quality LP gas is delivered when you need it from Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson. Locally owned and operated since 2005. Hanson LP Gas also has contract pricing and provides new tank installations and service. Whether it's for your home, grain dryer, or business, you get competitive prices and quick, efficient service. Contact Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson today.
All right, we are back here with the post-game show. Lake Mills holding on for a 30-22 victory here at Newman Catholic High School. They moved to 3-0 on the season, 1-0 in district play. The Knights moved to 1-2 on the year and 0-1 in district play. Coach?
Yeah, so I know right now that maybe coaches and players aren't feeling real great about that second half, but lesson learned there. We had all the momentum at halftime, and then, Newman just did a great job off defensively, and We had some uncharacteristic penalties tonight. I think we had 3 personal foul penalties and
face mask thrown in there.
Yeah, face mask thrown in there, and football's a funny game, and Newman had all the momentum, but we ended up winning 30-22, we never had the ball in the second half to be able to get into our pitch phase, but like we said, a W is a W. You go 3-0 and 1-0 in the district. So next week is homecoming, and West Fork will come to town, who's struggling a little bit, but hopefully those injuries that we have are somewhat minor. We talked about Chase Sketsky was dressed but did not play, so I would guess he'd be good to go next week. And then ankles can be troublesome, but they can also heal up somewhat quickly. So that'll be a big key for us during the week, is to get those guys healthy.
Yeah, we'll see. As you mentioned, homecoming against West Fork, one of the teams you beat last year.
Yep.
West Fork broke a 17-plus game losing streak week 1 this year, so they did lose last week to these Newman Knights, but they'll be coming into Lake Mills wanting some revenge and to spoil homecoming, so hopefully the Bulldogs can get healthy and can move to 4-0. Some quick scoring rundown from this evening. In the first quarter with 3:19 left, Bo Kaufman with a 1-yard rushing touchdown. The 2-point attempt was unsuccessful. It was 6-0 Bulldogs at that point. Alex Manis then, with 37 seconds left in the first quarter, had a 1-yard rushing touchdown of his own. A Landon Price 2-point conversion run made it 14-0 Bulldogs after 1 quarter. Newman got on the board with 7:10 in the second quarter on a Zach Sheldon 7-yard rushing touchdown. Their point after attempt was no good. It was 14-6. And then Logan Bacon with a 79-yard rushing touchdown with 2:38 left in the half. And an Alex Manis 2-point conversion later was 22-6 in favor of the Bulldogs. And they got one last touchdown at the end of the half of Bo Kaufman, 1-yard rushing touchdown with 10 seconds left. Len Price again on the 2-point conversion made it 30-6 at halftime for the Bulldogs. But as you mentioned, Coach, it was just about all Knights in the second half. They didn't really let Lake Mills touch the ball too much. Gabe Lewerke had a 5-yard rushing touchdown with 5:55 left in the third quarter. A Kellen Contreras 2-point conversion reception made it 30-14, and then Zach Sheldon with another 5-yard rushing touchdown with 10:04 left, and a Toby Keston 2-point reception made it 30-22. It was still 10 minutes, almost 11 minutes left, and the Bulldogs did just enough to hold on with that big 4th down stop inside the 5 at the very end there.
Yep, absolutely. So, got one stop in the second half, and it just happened to come down to at 4th and 2 at the 4-yard line. And, if you're going to get one stop, I guess, in the whole second half, that's the one to get. So we put good pressure on the quarterback, and he was impressive the second half.
He had some really nice balls. He had a couple that, he one more football stride deeper, one more football stride less would have been right in the receiver's hands. So, very impressive quarterback. We'll see how he improves. He's only a junior, so we'll see him. We'll see how he progresses the rest of the season and next year for Newman. I'm sure they're very excited to have him under center. But that will just about do us. Join us next week. We'll be in Lake Mills. Is Jim going to be with us next week?
I think he will be. Yep, he'll be with us next week.
So Jim Scholbrock will join us. Bill Burns will be there as well. And, of course, I will as well. 6:45 pregame, 7 p.m. kickoff for homecoming on the 15th of September. I want to thank you for joining us, and have a good rest of your weekend, everyone, and go Hawks.